Matthew 24:15 through 21. You will see the horrible thing told about by Daniel the prophet. It will be standing in a holy place. Let the reader understand this. Now, at that time, it's happened now. This is talking about where Antiochus sacrificed a pig in the temple. But at that time, at that time that had happened, because this is Greeks, this is Romans.
So this
this may also be alluding to things in the future. Daniel mentioned that. He also mentioned things to the future. That also relates to the image in the Antichrist, who's going to make the temple representative of his worship. Yeah. So while Antiochus did his thing in the temple, and also him doing that alludes to the Antichrist setting himself up for worship in the temple.
Yeah.
So that's what this part's referring to. Because at this time they may think that this has been done. Well, in part it had.
Mm-hmm.
Then those in Judea must run to the Judean hills. Those on their porches must even go inside to pack before they go. Those working in the field should not go home for their clothes. And how horrible will it be for the pregnant women? How horrible will it be for those babies? And pray that you won't have to run during winter. Just hope you won't have to flee on a Sabbath. For there will be trouble like the world has never been foreseen, and the world will never see such trouble again. Now, I don't necessarily think this is referring to the end times. I think it images it, but it's more referring to the troubles of the Christians in this passage. You know, during the time of early church, it was very hard.
Mm-hmm.
Who was it that had all the Christians pretty much killed? Nero. During his time, it was awful. And there's been certain people come since that was just as bad. And nowadays, we see in the Muslim culture how they react to Christians. This is just pretty much a warning to Christians that sometimes you're going to have to leave. You're going to see things bad, and you're just going to have to leave. You know, the Pilgrims, prior to them coming to this country, they had it bad. They were being killed. The Protestants were being killed by the Catholics. Bad enough to where they knew we had to leave. They might have not had time to go back and get their clothes and pack. Sometimes the Lord just sends us elsewhere. And I think we can get that out of this, because if this is talking about the tribulation, we may not be living during it. We may be. There's got to be a way we can relate to it outside actually being in that time. The Scripture isn't given not at practice, you know. So I think we got to be ready to be on the move. We got to be ready to go wherever He sends us. And the reason why it mentions don't flee during the winter or Sabbath, because during the Sabbath they didn't make a day's journey. They didn't move like they did. And then in the winter they weren't able to move like they were. So it's saying there'll be certain times you're less capable of moving. It's pretty much saying you better move. When I first asked you, then the wait till you're going to have trouble.